This is your message from your spirit team. This is the message that they'd really like you to know for the week ahead. Is from one of the three groups on the table. Group 1 is blue sodalite. Group 2 is pink opal. Then group 3 is aquamarine. Please take a moment to see where your message will be today, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, Group 1. Group 1, there's a little bit of heaviness around you, a little bit of heavy energy. We've got the card of the anchor, feeling heavy burdens, or being feel like you're weighted down. So the card that you've selected here is the collapse card. It's kind of like the tower moment. It feels like a little bit like the end of something coming up for you. Maybe you are deliberating between ending a certain situation in your life. Maybe it's where you're living, your job, what you've been doing. Maybe it just doesn't feel right for you anymore, and you're weighing down or weighing up. What is the right option for you moving forward for 2026? So the balance, ups and downs, sitting next to choice or deliberation. This is a heavy burden or a heavy decision that you're carefully weighing up. You have the spirit guide and the spirit message on the table. So this is showing that your spirit guide is nearby. Are you seeing any signs? Feathers, coins, numbers, repeating numbers. Are you seeing 111? This is new doors opening, transformations coming. What has felt heavy is where the consideration is to make the changes. Now for some of you, because this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so this is going to be relevant. Some situations will be relevant for others. Please take what resonates with you most today and leave what does not. Have you been asking your spirit team for help with this decision? And then they're showing you the signs. So we've got this energy here of spirit saying, we are here with you, we are right next to you, we are hearing you, and we are answering you. Have you been seeing the signs? Is it butterflies? Is it feathers? Is it coins? Or is it repeating numbers, especially 111 or 1111? Because there's transformations coming for you. Things that have felt heavy because they are burdens, and perhaps something you're looking to shift and move and change. Now these ones, again, it's a heavy card, weighed down by heavy metal, heavy armor, burdens, responsibilities, things that just feel like they're weighing you down. Is it your health? Is it your feeling of not having the energy or the motivation, the tiredness? It's a lacking of something. Maybe it's a lacking motivation, lacking energy, or lacking inspiration. For some of you, it's lacking clarity with this decision that you've got. And you're asking for help because we've got the spirit guide and the spirit message. The spirit guide is saying, we hear you. Do you hear us? Do you see the signs? Do you see the messages? So they're definitely saying that you need to keep your eyes open, looking for messages from the birds, from the butterflies, because they are sending you messages and they're saying, we're hearing you, we are answering you. Are you seeing what we're giving you? The Tower card, the collapse, is saying that some things end so other things can begin. Sometimes certain situations, it feels heavy or dramatic when it comes to an end. But new doors and transformations can only begin when you learn to release or let go of what no longer serves or suits. There's a lot of heavy energy here, Group 1. Something that perhaps in the past felt good to you, motivated you, inspired you, now just feels like a weight around your neck. Is it other people's burdens? But it really feels like yours. It really feels like sometimes when you see the Tower card, it can mean other people's burdens that you're roped into or weighed down by. But this one kind of feels like it's your burdens. Maybe it's the weight of a heavy decision, not knowing which way to go. The Forge card is saying you have the power to build, break, or reshape. It's a matter of taking some time to reflect on the situation, reflect about how you feel about each option. Accept that some things you're going to have to leave behind or let go of or release. Because that heavy endurance that you've been doing, it's not good for your soul. It feels too heavy. It will equate to body pain if you're not already feeling body pain, especially your back, because of that heavy weight and that heavy burden. So if you're not feeling it, if you keep sitting in that heavy energy of burdens, you are going to be feeling it. So there's a big decision coming your way. They're saying stop what you're doing. Take a moment to really consider the options. Reflect on the situation. Accept that some things will need to come to an end. Accept the situation is revealing itself to you to help you transform. The collapse says the end is not a ruin, it is just a reset. So once you accept that this difficult challenge or release that you're facing, which feels very hard at the moment. So Group 1, let's find some positivity for you here. This up and down energy, it has to stop. They want you to go in a forward motion, not a backward motion. So it's not about the past. It's not about things you've done in the past. It's about moving forward for new beginnings, transformations. There's new energy coming in around you. Actually, for some of you, I feel like you're waiting for this energy to lift. You're hoping for a transformation. For some of you, you need to see the situation clearly. There's a little bit of illusionary work here. Not for everybody, just for some of you. Which means you're not seeing the situation with clarity. And that's where the reflection comes into it. Does this reflect your heart? Does it reflect your true purpose? Does it feel like it's what you want to do or who you really are? Is this situation that once reflected your true essence? Maybe you're changing, transforming, and feel stuck in the old ways. Could this be that you feel like you're not moving forward? You're stuck. That's why I was hearing stop. The energy has stalled. And you just feel weighted down like nothing's moving. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to move forward through the heavy energy. It almost feels like moving through thick fog. Or it's challenging to move through this energy. There's no clarity. You cannot see the outcome. You don't know how to move forward. You feel stuck, almost like quicksand. It's slow and it's hard to move forward. But the Forge card is saying, you have the power to build, break, or reshape. This is effort in motion. Shaking off the shackles is what I'm seeing now. Standing in your power and strength. That means mustering up your strength. Even if you feel tired. Shaking off the shackles that are holding you down and making you feel tired. So you can see clarity moving forward. Now, even if you cannot see it right now, there's transformations coming. New worlds cannot begin until the old worlds collapse. And that means paths. So while this feels challenging at the moment, Group 1, Spirit is saying they are here with you every step of the way. They are giving you little signs, little synchronicities, and they're asking you to keep your eyes open. They're saying that the shackles that are holding you down right now will not always be that way. So they're saying try maybe a little bit of sound therapy to help shift some of this energy. The energy feels really dense around you. It feels really thick and it feels like it almost needs something to shake it up, almost like chimes, bells, sound bowls. So if you want to break the energy up. So they're saying that something physical that you could do would be using some kind of sound bowls or bells to break this energy up because it feels very thick and heavy. Now the golden key is showing that you have the key to make the decision, to forge ahead. You hold the power here. And it's about standing in your own power to move forward. Maybe you've felt like the endurance has been your strength, but that strength is becoming your weakness. Your need to stay in something for a long time, to endure the situation, is becoming a weakness, not a strength. So they're saying you need to break the situation or reshape the situation. Thank you for joining me, Group 1. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. Welcome back, Group 2. Group 2, you've selected the card of rekindle. So it's saying it's not lost, it's just waiting for flame. So maybe it's saying you've lost your passion, you've lost your spark. Or maybe it's saying that there's going to be a rekindling or a bit of a reunion with someone from the past. Maybe it's a family member, because we've got the reunion card together again. Also sitting next to the inheritance card and a rekindling. So this is energy of either estrangements coming back together, catching back up with family that you haven't seen for some time, or friends. Convergence is also coming together. Maybe a gift is coming your way. Maybe something being left for you, some kind of inheritance. So the insight card is saying it's your intuitive enhancement. So it feels to me that you've got a intuition increase coming your way. All the pieces are coming together. This feels like coming together with people or groups, family members or friends. And the experience is saying everything is for a reason. So there's a reason why you're all coming together. Maybe there's somebody in your family that there may be some kind of passing. Maybe it's a distant relative, where you're all coming back together again. This is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so not everything will relate. Please take only what resonates with you and leave what does not. But I do see an experience coming where you are catching up with someone from your past. There's a rekindling happening here, coming back together, converging. Now maybe there was difficult or challenging situations in the past, because this one here can sometimes show past challenges, as well as this one here. Maybe it's an associate or a friend. Maybe there was a difficult or challenging separation. But now there is a coming together. Now something I'm picking up around here is ties that you have to people maybe from the past. Now maybe this is you're still linked to people in a certain way. So even if you're estranged from that person, there's still links that tie you to that person. And maybe this week is all about re-establishing links, or you're seeing where they're reactivating, those links are reactivating. Maybe it's a celebration. Maybe it's a wedding or something where families all get back together. There's some kind of event that's happening, or an experience that's happening where you are reuniting or coming back together with those from your past, those you still have ties to, or those you are related to, or associates or family friends. But something this week is saying there's a convergence of people coming back together. So here also I'm seeing leveling up, you're progressing. So finally there's some budging happening here. There's energy of maybe it's your intuition increasing. Maybe it's something you've been working on or studying, and you're leveling up. Celebrating accomplishment is moving to the next level. Maybe it's promotions. Partners even in a firm. There's some kind of energy here of being recognized, recognition, moving forward, being offered promotion or more opportunity, being recognized for your talents or your accomplishments. The other card here is saying that you need a little bit of a cleanse, so mind, body or home. So maybe this is a cutting of ties. Maybe this is cutting ties when I spoke about those ties that bind, even in estrangement. Maybe there's a little bit of cord cutting going on here. So the cleanse card is just saying that you're either clearing clutter in your home, or you're doing some kind of energy cleanse. Maybe it's a salt bath. There's something here just indicating that it will do you good this week, just to do some kind of cleansing to your mind, body or home, or a little bit of cord cutting. So if you're looking for a psychic ability or something intuitive that Spirit would like you to work on this week, they're saying you could do with a little bit of chakra balancing as well this week. So a bit of cord cutting, cleansing and chakra balancing, a little bit of energetic healing to your aura and chakras. They're also asking you to maybe give scribing, journaling or automatic writing a go. So tapping in, downloading information and writing it down. So that might be a little exercise that you try this week for your spiritual abilities or your psychic abilities. Group 2, I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and I will see you again next week. Welcome, Group 3. Group 3, I breathe a sigh of relief with your energy. I feel some breath work may be important for you this week, or a little bit of releasing how hard you've been working. So a little bit of release is necessary, or it's a little bit of energy where you just need to take some time out to breathe, because I've just felt a big sigh of relief or a big release of breath. So either some breath work important or releasing something. So it could just be symbolic that I felt the breath work. So here we've got loyalty, commitment, devotion. Sitting on top of work is showing that you are very committed, very hardworking, maybe even needing to take a bit of a break here, because diagonally it's sitting next to release, which has disconnect sitting on top. So it's saying you need to disengage or disconnect. You've been working too hard, and maybe there's time now just to release and enjoy. So here it's saying have that balance of work-life pleasure, because I feel like you've been working so hard or working towards something. Very devoted, very dedicated. And then the cards in the middle are saying something needs to be you need to let go of something or disconnect. Now, this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so take the message as it resonates with you and leave what does not. The next part that I'm getting from here is this release and disconnect, is maybe you're needing a bit of a separation from other people's energy. Disconnect could even be from social media, from any kind of electromagnetic energy. There is a releasing going off. Breath work, breathing, heavy energy needs to be released, whether that's coming from electromagnetic energy, phones, television, any kind of social media, or whether it's coming from another person. It's saying you need to let that go. For others, I see the grudges there. So if you're holding on to grudges, it's saying there's a disconnect there. That grudge is only hurting you. So it's about releasing and letting it go. Or if you cannot, you need to just release that person and disconnect from that situation. So we have activation. The dormant rises into action. This is the code bearer. You're being activated this week. The peacock brings in beautifying energy. Maybe you're doing something around your home that's improving the situation. Maybe you're improving mind, body, or home. Beautifying or improving. The card also says, I'm proud of you. You are doing well. The activation coming in shows an improvement or a level up. Doing well in a situation. Then we have the vitality. The physical body requires attention, and that's that breath work. So it's a little bit of balancing required for your physical body. Focus on your vitality this week. Release some of the hard work or the burdens. Disconnect from things that are heavy energy or where you've been working too hard. Take care of yourself. This says nurture and caring for others, but I also feel like it means taking care of yourself as well. Harnessing, gathering energy means that this week the energy could feel a little intense. So you need to take care of yourself and take care of those around you. For some of you, we're talking about a dog in spirit or a pet in spirit. A connection. And then we have the roll the dice and take a chance. I just think this is a little more play that's needed to pick up your energy. Fast moving energy actually is what I'm feeling. I feel for some of you this energy is something you've been working towards very hard, is gathering energy. And I feel it's coming at you at a very fast pace. Maybe you're getting some new opportunities and it's time to take some risks, or it's time to take some of those opportunities that is presented to you. But I feel a big wave of energy coming your way this week. Maybe you're leveling up. Maybe it's your psychic abilities. Maybe it's you're finally pushing through with all that hard work you're doing. Reward for effort is what I'm hearing. But it's also a little step back. It's also I won't say step back. It is a breather. So it's a pause. It is not a backward step because you've got a big burst of energy coming your way. So this week, take a moment to pause, to breathe, to prepare yourself, build your energy, because we've got a big lot of energy coming forward for you. So this week is preparation, is taking a little breather from all the hard work, because that work is going to be rewarded. There's reward for your effort here. It's coming, but for this week it's just about either play, having fun, breath work, or pause, just to prepare for this big lot of energy that's moving forward. Now, I also feel for some of you, I'm feeling this momentum. It's like a rolling stone gathers no moss. But I'm feeling that rolling stone gathers momentum and charges forward. So it's like work, full steam ahead, movement, go, energy. There's lots happening around you. Now, I even think that there could be lots of opportunities being thrown your way with this card. It's like all these things are starting to happen now, finally. So it's saying just prepare yourself for this energy. Big breath. Remember to take a breath, because I feel the energy is coming thick and fast. Now, I don't know if this is opportunity or hard work or effort, or for some of you it's just energy of one thing after another. So things being thrown at you is when I see this image. So I don't know if it's challenges, obstacles. It feels very fast-paced energy coming at you thick and fast is what I'm hearing. So whether that is opportunity or energy or challenges, whatever it is, depending on your current situations, it's showing that hard work and effort is what gets you to move forward. And again, they're showing me the rolling stone. So they're saying don't just stand in that energy. If this is challenging energy, you've got to keep the ball rolling. You've got to keep things moving. You're gathering momentum. It's moving forward now. Time to prepare yourself, because this is a high-paced movement time. Lots of harnessing of energy, gathering of energy. It's lots of movement, and it's not the time to rest, but you do need to make sure you're taking time to release, relax, and breathe, because the opportunities are finally starting to pay off. Things are finally starting to happen. There's lots of movement happening. If you've been working hard on releasing blocks, then there's a bit of releasing going on this week that allows for that movement and momentum moving forward. Vitality is also important, and so is taking care of yourself and those around you, also going to be important this week. So group 3, trust your intuition here, trust your gut instincts, and trust your feelings. You know what is right, you know when it's time to move forward with momentum, and you know when it's time when your body needs rest or breath. So trust what your body needs, tap into your feelings and your emotions, and give yourself the space to breathe or challenge yourself to move forward. You know what is right for your body at the time. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll see you again next week.